over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote. over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote.
watching Nick on Demand, brought to you by Post Cocoa Pebbles.
It's Cocoa Smash Town with Hulk Hogan versus Fred and Barney, all with a big chocolatey taste of Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of a good breakfast. Hulk wins, but not for long. Wow, nothing beats smacking down the big chocolatey taste of all those little pebble pieces.
Saturday, you've met Fanboy and Chum Chum. Now meet their friends. There's Joe.
I can dress you and brush your hair and dip you in chocolate.
Bug.
Hey, don't struggle. It only makes you tighter.
And Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. This is our new friend. We're made out of gum.
That's the only way you could make a friend.
Bing.
Fanboy and Chum Chum, friending you Saturdays at 10:30, only on Nick.
And now a shout-out to Adele in New Jersey. Her love of reading inspired her to really spread the word by donating thousands of books to area schools and teaching kids how to read all across the country. To pledge support for your community, go to nick.com/biggreenhelp.
At Papa Murphy's, thin is in. Thin as in our chicken bacon artichoke delight pizza. Thin as in cracker thin crust. Topped with the freshest ingredients, like grilled chicken, crispy bacon, and marinated artichoke hearts. And finally, thin as in a thin waistline because you get fewer calories. And a skinny little price tag. Try a chicken bacon artichoke delight pizza for $8.99 because thin is in. Handmade fresh, home-baked great. That's Papa Murphy's.
Excuse me, ma'am, will you take the rapid quiz?
Sure.
Okay. Who gives you cash for your car on the spot and lets you keep your car even if you're still making payments?
Have a hint?
Sure.
A kangaroo?
Close. The answer is Rapid Cash, where you can get a title loan for up to $300 in cash and drive away in your car.
Even if I'm still making payments.
Not a problem.
Can I keep the kangaroo?
No, just your car.
Rapid Cash. Your cash right now.
And as a Progressive customer, you get to use any of our concierge claim centers.
So I can just drop off my car and you'll take care of everything?
Yep, even the rental.
What if I'm stuck at the office?
If you can't come to us, we'll come to you in one of our immediate response vehicles.
What if Mother won't let me drive?
Then you probably wouldn't have had an accident in the first place. And we're walking! And we're walking!
Making it all a bit easier. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Nothing in this world just happens, Richard.
Fate brought them together.
This quest is bigger than any of us.
Then you need me all the more.
Now they are all that stands between the living.
Everything he does is to save lives.
And the living dead.
There is no escape from death.
Every episode, a thrill ride. Legend of the Seeker.
Tonight at 8.
I wanted a hybrid to save money on gas and be easier on the environment, but I still needed a car I could count on, which is why I love my new Prius. Toyota was first to get serious about hybrids, and while other car makers are just getting started, Toyota is on its third generation.
The Toyota Prius is the best-selling hybrid in America, and right now you can get a $279 a month lease on a new 2010 Prius. Get a hybrid you can trust. To learn more, visit Toyota.com.
Produce with a 100% guarantee means freshness is always in season.
Rancher's Reserve Beef, guaranteed tender, says you're always ready to grill. And now, Safeway has a new promise, a commitment to thousands of new everyday low prices.
So you can get what you want, when you want it, at the price you need, today and tomorrow.
That's our promise. And that's ingredients for life. Safeway.
It's returning to Portland with a vengeance, bigger and more powerful than ever.
It's the 50th Annual Portland Boat Show, January 13th through the 17th at the Expo Center. All new for 2010, and boats are just the beginning. See the first annual Oregon Outdoor Experience display. Get your boating and fishing licenses from the Oregon State Marine Board and the Department of Fish and Wildlife. Plan your next trip with maps and information from Travel Oregon and Oregon Parks and Rec.
Consider yourself warned. You won't want to go back in the water without us.
The relationship with your brother seems dangerously codependent.
All this pressure that you're putting yourself under, it's killing you.
I'm seeing things. I'm hearing things.
You are going crazy.
You did this to me! Supernatural.
New episodes return January 21st on Northwest 32 TV.
It's the same, only different. The forever fuel-efficient Civic from Honda.
I'm a Big Mac.
I'm a Big Carl.
Ooh, Mr. Popular. Must be all that meat. But you're only for a limited time, right?
No, I'm permanent.
The Big Carl. Twice the meat as a Big Mac for less cash. Only at Carl's Jr.
I can't believe it's come to this. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
We were hanging in there until they raised our taxes. Now there's no place left to cut. They said Measure 66 and 67 only tax big corporations and the rich, and claimed companies only pay $10 in taxes. What a crock. The state raised business taxes over 40% instead of tightening their belt like the rest of us.
Now we're both out of work. Thanks a lot, Salem.
No on 66 and 67.
I want to go out and play.
Pretend I'm a pirate.
Learn to speak seagull.
Turn my phone off and my life on.
Thanks to lottery dollars, Oregon's favorite playground, Fort Stevens State Park, has been restored. The Oregon Lottery, it does good things. Lottery games are based on chance and should be played for entertainment only.
Remember when you were young, saving money seemed so easy? Well, even if you stopped, U.S. Bank can help you start. Savings today and rewards tomorrow. Now everyone can start saving at U.S. Bank. Save a little every paycheck, a little with every purchase. And without even thinking, you can easily save $1,000. When you do, you'll earn a $50 U.S. Bank Rewards Visa card. Keep that balance for a year, earn another $50 rewards card. Get the new year off to a great start. All of us serving you. U.S. Bank.
Giddy up. Come on, it's fun.
You know, your body doesn't digest corn. It goes out the same way it comes in.
About this time last year, we introduced Hyundai Assurance, so you could have the confidence to buy a car when confidence was a hard thing to come by. Of course, by now, we all hoped we'd be further down the road to recovery, and we'll get there. Until then, we're continuing Hyundai Assurance. Buy a new Hyundai, and if you lose your income, you can still return the car. And it still won't hurt your credit, because we're all in this together. And together, we'll all work our way through it.
Like something really fresh and fun this winter? Just think Australian. Cruise into Outback Steakhouse and try a variety of fresh and delicious dishes starting at only $9.95. Like our juicy signature sirloin, hand-cut and seared just the way you like it. Or for $1 more, try our signature sirloin with our succulent shrimp scampi, all served with our famous fresh sides. At down under prices starting at $9.95. Live adventurous. Go Outback.
At Sleep Country's huge year-end clearance sale, last year's models means this year's savings. Save on last year's models from Simmons Beauty Rest, Sealy Posturepedic, even Stearns & Foster. Save even more on floor samples, scratched and scuffed, and customer returns. And through Monday, get 3 years interest-free financing. That's no down and no interest for 36 months on selected sets. But this special offer ends Monday. Guaranteed comfort, best selection.
You know where I can get a bite around here?
Your dad has no problem watching your kids. Turning on their movie is another story. Logitech Harmony, the one remote that replaces all others. The only remote you'll ever need. You just want to record your favorite show. Why do you have to call someone for help? Logitech Harmony, the one remote that replaces all others. The only remote you'll ever need.
Yeah, I'm a contractor. And when it comes to a work vehicle, my needs are pretty simple. I need a truck I can trust. See, in my business, down days affect more than my wallet. They affect my reputation. So I need a truck I can count on. And that's exactly why I chose a Toyota Tundra.
Get something you can trust, like the Tundra, which costs less to own than anything in its class. Now get up to $2,500 cash back or 0% financing on the 2010 Tundra. To learn more, visit your local Toyota dealer.
That phone call? Certified.
Ron Tonkin Toyota has an entire division dedicated to certified pre-owned vehicles, including an exclusive service team. So you'll get the help you need at Ron Tonkin Toyota at 122nd Way.
Giddy up. Come on, it's fun.
You know, your body doesn't digest corn. It goes out the same way it comes in.
Work on demand.
Across this endless galaxy, many battles there are. Choose carefully. Decide on which you fight. Inflict devastating damage on the Jedi Order. He could.
I'll fight to my last breath to keep them safe.
I sense something, Master.
It's the dark side, Ahsoka.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Only on Cartoon Network.
Cartoon XO is back, dude. On Cartoon Network.
Hey, what's up? It's Victoria. Yay! Ashley and Miranda here in Hollywood. We're hanging out with the guys of Big Time Rush. Meet Kendall, James, Carlos, and Logan. What is Big Time Rush all about?
We're four hockey-playing best friends from Minnesota who crazily get discovered by a music producer.
So, you guys ready to be stars?
Yeah! And then he takes us to L.A. to take our shot at the big time.
Then prove to me you can be stars.
Now we're having a blast in Hollywood and learning to be a real band. And we can do it. No problem.
Don't miss Big Time Rush. The brand new series is coming in 2010, only on Nick.
Let's roll! Woo!
Something big is about to hit iCarly, and life will never be the same. I Saved Your Life. The brand new special is coming this January, only on Nick.
And now a shout out to Erin in Massachusetts. She volunteers with the Boys and Girls Club of America, coaching a swim class to help kids with special needs learn to love the water as much as she does. Way to dive in to help out. To pledge support for your community, go to nick.com/biggreenhelp.
You always have control over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote.
City, a truck has broken down in the middle of the road. The road rescue tow truck is needed. Hey! You can build the road rescue tow truck and drive to the rescue. You can pick up the truck, tow it back to the garage, park the truck, operate the crane, change the tire, and get it back on the road. The new Road Rescue Garage from Lego City. In Lego City, the new construction site is busy. The construction crew awaits the giant truck with a heavy roof element. The roof has arrived, and they're ready with a mobile crane. Hey! You can build the mobile crane, raise the boom arm, operate the winch, lift up the heavy roof, and build your city. The new construction site from Lego City.
Total drama action, alternate reality in this pressure-cooked kitchen.
I kind of eat when I'm stressed.
I'm Duncan, and this is door fishing.
Fishing without a license, Duncan?
Oh, hi, officer. Here's my license.
Very well. Carry on.
No!
It's Dog Eat Hot Dog.
Oh, lately I've been very stressed.
One deserving family will get a total home makeover compliments of Gwen.
Don't you have anything with balloons on it?
Yeah, black ones.
Who will make the grade?
Oh, I think I'll be stressed for a while.
If you thought dating was hard,
You're doing it all wrong.
babysitting is manual labor.
I've got to get a new agent.
It's Bridget and Jeff plus Chef. And for the victor, go the spoils.
Spoils.
Help keep these guys where they belong. Watch Total Drama Action on Cartoon Network.
You always have control over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote.
You're watching Cartoon Network On Demand, brought to you by the big blast of fruity flavor in Post Fruity Pebbles cereal. This is Cartoon Network On Demand. This is Cartoon Network On Demand.
Total Drama Action caught on tape. The following is actual audio taken from Total Drama Action cast members. Here, our hidden microphones caught Justin hitting on his favorite person. Justin.
Hey there, beautiful. I've been checking me out all night. I couldn't help but notice myself from across the room, and I just had to say hello. What do I say? I let myself buy me something to eat.
It turns out Bad Boy Duncan is really a big softie, but not as soft as his blankie.
You're the best blankie in the world, Mr. Bumblebottom. Stealing you was the best decision I ever made. And you know what your best decision was? Stealing my heart.
And sweet, awkward little Beth is a vixen. A sweet, awkward little vixen.
Now that I've got my braces off, let me slip into something a little more comfortable. A retainer. I may look like a good girl, but deep down, there's a mild-mannered girl just waiting to get out.
See what all the noise is about. Watch Total Drama Action on Cartoon Network.
Up next, it's more Drake and Josh. On Nick.
Tomorrow, it's Freddie and Carly like you've never seen them.
Are we like boyfriend and girlfriend now?
I don't know, maybe.
And if you think that's shocking, wait till Sam finds out.
What just happened in there? I kissed Freddie.
Where will they go from here?
You just can't stand the idea of Carly and me as a couple.
Very true. It makes me want to puke up blood.
Find out in I Saved Your Life, the brand new iCarly special, tomorrow at 8, followed by the world premiere of Big Time Rush, only on Nick.
Welcome to the Chuck Zone, where tokens become fun, fun becomes tickets, tickets become prizes.
I can live with that.
At my place, Chuck E. Cheese's, otherwise known as the Chuck Zone.
Oh, today is a special. Gets a delicious taste of two colors in every pot. Raspberry rose. Oh, fruitless symphony. Lemony green. Tasty with a twist. And berry blue.
Tell me, Rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Trick Swirls, the delicious part of a good breakfast.
Listening to you. It's how we save you money at Nationwide Insurance.
My name is Sandy Garza, and I am on your side. Only Nationwide gives you an on-your-side review. You tell us about your life and your insurance. Sometimes you don't have enough coverage, or you may even have too much. We'll let you know. We listen and build you a custom policy of just the coverage you need at the right price for you.
Only a Nationwide Insurance agent can give you an on-your-side review. Call 888-891-0119 to save up to $523.
We take a look at the policy and look to see if there's any gaps in coverage. You know, in addition, we talk about discounts that are available, and we try to save you money. I mean, we really do.
Call 888-891-0119 now, or call a local agent. Switch today and save up to $523. Listening and saving you money is how
Nationwide is on your side.
Detergent doesn't remove all stains. Get more stains out the first time with OxyClean Liquid. Now with 60% more stain fighters to remove stains, brighten colors, and whiten whites without the damaging effects of chlorine bleach. OxyClean gets the tough stains out.
It's so cute. Mine's hungry. Whoa, look at him go. Visit Pet Hamsters, babies, and accessories, each sold separate.
Tomorrow. Big Time Rush. Don't miss the brand new series right after I Saved Your Life. Tomorrow night at 8 on Nick.
Coming up on Nick, it's Drake and Josh. Now here's more Drake and Josh. Up next, it's more Drake and Josh. On Nick.
You want it.
Yes! Please, think of the children.
You got it. How?
Oh, I'll show you how.
Now, get iCarly every Friday and Saturday night.
Victory!
Catch the fiercest.
When did you get so strong?
Same time the voice got lower.
The funniest.
They're not too old for me. Here, boy!
And the freshest new episodes.
That's disgusting. You want to see it? Full screen, please.
So spend your weekends with iCarly every Friday and Saturday night at 8 only on Nick.
You like it?
They love you for real friends.
For Real Friends newborns have arrived. These babies are so little and sweet, you'll want to take care of them all. Newborns come as shown, each sold separately.
For real friends.
Do you have enough room in your closet? Crowded closets mean wrinkled clothes. Introducing Wonder Hanger, the perfect space-saving solution designed to instantly triple your closet space. Place up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garments in the open slots. Lift and release jackets, shirts, pants. No more crowded mess. Wonder Hanger is guaranteed to triple your closet space for neat, wrinkle-free, perfectly organized clothes. Go from this to this. Purses are a pain to store, but Wonder Hanger neatly organizes all your purses. These old-fashioned rings get stuck, but Wonder Hanger's patent-pending open-mouth design lets you easily add or remove your clothes. It fits wood, metal, or plastic hangers. Wonder Hanger can support a 20-pound weight. It's strong enough for 5 heavy winter coats. It's the ultimate space saver for any size closet. Great for dorms, apartments, or downsizing. Now get 5 Wonder Hangers, enough for 25 garments. Through the special TV offer, you'll get 2 amazing Bend-A-Hangers. Watch, bend them up so silky tops won't slip. Bend them down to eliminate shoulder bumps. Silky, delicate slip to the floor. But Bend-A-Hangers lock clothes in place. Ideal for kids' clothing. The airflow foam dries clothes faster. There's more. You'll also get the all-new stick-up light with 5 LED ultra-bright lights for instant closet lighting. Absolutely free. You get it all, just $9.99. We're not through yet. We'll double your order, and we'll send you a second set absolutely free. Just pay separate processing and handling. That's a total of 10 Wonder Hangers, enough for 50 garments, 4 Bend-A-Hangers, and 2 stick-up lights, a $50 value, just $9.99. Save space and organize your entire closet with Wonder Hangers.
To order your complete set of Wonder Hangers for $9.99 plus $15.90 processing and handling, you can call 1-800-941-0732. That's 1-800-941-0732. Must be 18 or older to order.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, part of this good breakfast. Crave those crazy squares.
What's the biggest comedy of the new year? Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeak Wolf.
Don't hate on the high five. Yeah, high five.
Rated PG. Now play tomorrow. Big Time Rush. Don't miss the brand new series right after I Saved Your Life. Tomorrow night at 8 on Nick.
And now, a big green shout out to Bianca in California. After learning that local canyons were being harmed by pollution, she recruited over 900 volunteers and started a cleanup program that's sweeping the nation. To pledge your support for the planet, go to nick.com/biggreenhelp.
Up next, it's more Drake and Josh. On Nick.
Tomorrow, it's Freddie and Carly like you've never seen them.
Are we like boyfriend and girlfriend now?
I don't know, maybe.
And if you think that's shocking, wait till Sam finds out.
What just happened in there? I kissed Freddie.
Where will they go from here?
You just can't stand the idea of Carly and me as a couple.
Very true. It makes me want to puke up blood.
Find out in I Saved Your Life, the brand new iCarly special, tomorrow at 8, followed by the world premiere of Big Time Rush, only on Nick.
The charms. They're swirls.
Did you see that?
Whoa! Wait, over there.
What?
Where'd he go? What's happening?
Whoa! With these new swirl charms, I can teleport.
Whoa, where'd he go?
New Swirled Lucky Charms, part of a complete breakfast. Discover the magically delicious power
Of teleporting?
In the new movie The Spy Next Door, Jackie Chan has his biggest fight yet. Let's check out his opponent.
We got a deep six, Bob.
In this corner, weighing in with a heavy attitude and a killer wardrobe, meet Baron.
I said get out! This means war.
In this corner, he's got the pig and he's got the moves. Meet Ian.
You better watch out.
And in this corner, she may look sweet. Just don't ask her to get ready for bed. It
Nora. And they're all up against Bob. Bob. He's part spy,
Oh, he's my bodyguard. He's a spy.
part babysitter, all hero.
His rad is awesome.
Play Spy Sitter at nick.com/The Spy Next Door. And to see who wins, you can head to theaters now for The Spy Next Door. Rated PG.
It's Alvin and the Chipmunks with the awesome soundtrack to their new movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. Join Theodore, Simon, and Alvin as they rock out to some of today's biggest songs. And introducing the fabulous Chipettes. So get ready to get your squeak on with Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. To order for $18.98, you can call the number on your screen or log on to MusicSpaceKids.com. Must be 18 or older to order.
What do you think? Looking for a really good way to make sure your kids are safe when they play? Chuck E. Cheese's Kid Check. They play, you relax. Where a kid can be...
Comcast presents G-Force. They're the government's newest spies.
James Bond never had these problems.
And they're teaming up to take evil down.
Holla!
From Walt Disney Pictures.
His blood blaster.
What do you suggest I do?
Open his hand. Open his hand.
G-Force. Rated PG. Watch the latest movies. Find them here in your on-demand menu. With On-Demand from Comcast, you get entertainment on your terms.
We are Jensen Riley, and we are 8 people fast.
We switched to Comcast Business Class.
Now our internet's fast.
Faster than DSL.
15 times faster.
And with 24-hour support.
Now we're not waiting around for half a building to download.
We save time and we save money.
Like we said, we are 8 people fast.
Call Comcast Business Class now and get business class voice, internet, and TV for just $99 a month. Call now and turn your small business into a fast business.
Coming up on Nick, it's the Penguins of Madagascar. Now, here's more Drake and Josh. Up next, it's the Penguins of Madagascar. Excellent. On Nick.
Tomorrow, it's time
You guys ready to be stars?
to go big.
Let's do this.
Big Time Rush. Don't miss the brand new series right after I Saved Your Life. Tomorrow night at 8 on Nick.
He's as big as the taste of my Post Fruity Pebble cereal, part of a good breakfast. Whoa, everybody loves the big fruity. Yes, it's so everyone.
You always have control over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote. control over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote. You always have control over your video by using the fast forward, rewind, and pause buttons on your remote.
Across this endless galaxy, many battles there are. Choose carefully. Decide on which you fight. Inflict devastating damage on the Jedi Order. He could.
I'll fight to my last breath to keep them safe.
I sense something, Master.
It's the dark side, Ahsoka. Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Only on Cartoon Network.
Total Drama Action caught on tape. The following is actual audio taken from Total Drama Action cast members. Here, our hidden microphones caught Justin hitting on his favorite person. Justin.
Hey there, beautiful. I've been checking me out all night. I couldn't help but notice myself from across the room, and I just had to say hello. What do I say? I let myself buy me something to eat.
It turns out Bad Boy Duncan is really a big softie, but not as soft as his blankie.
You're the best blankie in the world, Mr. Bumblebottom. Stealing you was the best decision I ever made. And you know what your best decision was? Stealing my heart.
And sweet, awkward little Beth is a vixen. A sweet, awkward little vixen.
Now that I've got my braces off, let me slip into something a little more comfortable. A retainer. I may look like a good girl, but deep down, there's a mild-mannered girl just waiting to get out.
See what all the noise is about. Watch Total Drama Action on Cartoon Network.
Work on demand.
You're watching Cartoon Network on Demand, brought to you by Post Cocoa Pebbles.
It's Coco Smashdown with Hulk Hogan versus Fred and Barney, all with a big chocolatey taste of Post Cocoa Pebbles cereal, part of a good breakfast. Hulk wins, but not for long. Wow, nothing beats snacking down the big chocolatey taste of all those little pebble pieces.
Speaking of little pieces, we now return to Cartoon XO on Cartoon Network.
top of the foot so the fingers point in the same direction as the toes. Extend the outer thighs back to the knees so the thighs do not flare too much. Press the foot down, keeping the inner heel in line with the outer left hip. Press the base of the thigh bone down on the floor and resist upward with the foot against the hand. Firm the middle of the buttocks and take the tailbone in, while drawing the abdomen and the rib cage forward away from the pelvis. Take the front of the shoulders up and back and press the bottom of the shoulder blades into the back to lift the chest. With an exhalation, release the foot slowly. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward-facing dog pose. Lie face down and place the hands on the floor near the sides of the chest. Keep the elbows in near the body and the fingers stretching forward. Separate the feet between 6 and 12 inches apart. Turn the shins and thighs inward to be on the center of the front of the legs and feet. Evenly stretch the toes straight back so the feet are parallel. Firm the top of the knees and extend the legs straight back. Lift the sides of the chest and the collarbones up away from the waist so the shoulders become square across. Then take the top of the arm bones up away from the floor and firm the bottom of the shoulder blades into the back. Raise the head, then the chest. With an inhalation, revolve the upper arms out and stretch the arms up, lifting the pelvis, thighs, and knees only a few inches off the floor. Drag the pelvis and legs forward, bringing the hips closer to the wrists. Pressing the top of the feet down, lift the inner legs up and squeeze the outer shins in toward each other. Lifting the thighs, firm the middle of the buttocks, taking the tailbone in. Press the hands down and pull the upper arms back into vertical. Draw the shoulder blades deeply into the back as you lift the sides of the chest. Throw the head back and look up. With an exhalation, bend the arms and come down with control. Take a few slow, even breaths and rest. If the shoulders or back are stiff, then place the hands on blocks. Once again, position the hands by the sides of the chest. Extend the legs straight back and lift the knees. Square the shoulders, then take the top of the arm bones up. Inhale, lift the head, then the chest, pelvis, thighs, and knees. Stretch up through the sides of the chest as you drag the body forward. Lift the inner knees and inner calves up toward the ceiling. Squeeze the outer shins toward each other and evenly stretch back through the toes and heels. Keeping the inner legs lifting, draw the tailbone in. Then revolve the upper arms out and strongly firm the back of the shoulders to pull the top of the arm bones back into a vertical line over the wrists. Draw the bottom of the shoulder blades deeply into the back and lift the top chest. Throw the head back and look up. With an exhalation, bend the arms and come down with control. Ustrasana, camel pose. Kneel with the knees separated as wide as the buttock bones. Stretch your feet and shins straight back so they are parallel. Place your hands on the back of the hips. Evenly stretch the inner and outer edges of the feet back, and then firm the outer shin muscles in toward each other. Press the shins and feet down strongly, draw up through all sides of the thighs, and stretch up through the torso. Keeping the tops of the thighs back and the thigh bones vertical, firm the sides of the hips in and draw the tailbone forward. Keeping the buttocks firm, inhale, stretch up through the rib cage and lift the top chest. With an exhalation, press the shoulder blades in and arch back. Take the head back last. Take the hands down to the feet, fingers pointing toward the toes. Intensely press the shins and feet down as you draw the tailbone forward and lift the back ribs as much as possible. Turn the top of the arms out and take the shoulder blades deeper in, expanding the chest more. To come up, press the shins down hard and use your buttock and back muscles to bring you up. Keep your chest lifted and head back. Bring your head up last. To rest, bring your hips down on your heels. The final pose is performed with the legs and feet together, so this is a modified variation. To further modify the pose, use blocks or a folding chair behind you to place your hands on. Also, you can tuck the toes under to make the pose a little easier to perform. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, bridge pose. Lie on your back. If you have any neck problems, then use at least 2 folded blankets under your shoulders. Bend the knees and place the feet on the floor near the buttocks, shins vertical. Bring the feet parallel and no wider than the outer edges of the hips. Lift the collarbones and slightly take the shoulders up toward the ears to make the shoulders more square. Revolve the upper arms externally so the palms face up, and then tuck the shoulders under toward the spine. There should be space between the neck and the floor. Turn the thighs in so the legs are parallel and the buttock bones are grounded. Create a natural curve in the lower back. Press the heels down and then lift the hips up. Clasp the hands underneath the back and tuck the shoulders under toward the spine. Then walk the feet toward the shoulders until the shins are vertical. Press the mounds of the big toes and the inner heels down while turning the thighs inward. Keep the thighs parallel and stretch them out from the pelvis to the knees. Press the heels down and lift the tailbone straight up. Do not over-grip the bottom of the buttocks. Then press the shoulders down on the floor and raise the back ribs and the chest to their maximum. Take the shoulder blades up and into the body. The chest will lift to the chin, but keep the throat soft and the breath even. To come down, keep the chest lifted and a natural curve in the lower back. With an exhalation, come down with control. Do not tuck the buttock bones under when coming down. Breathe slowly and evenly as you rest. Once again, bring the feet parallel and hip-width apart. Lift the collarbones so the shoulders are square. Revolve the upper arms out and tuck the shoulders under toward the spine. Press the heels down, exhale, lift the hips. Clasp the hands underneath the back and then tuck the shoulders under. Press the heels down and lift the buttocks and back ribs up. Then walk the feet in closer toward the shoulders so the shins are vertical. Bringing weight to the mounds of the big toes and the inner heels, turn the thighs in and make them parallel. With the thighs turning in, press the shoulders and the back of the arms down on the floor and lift the side ribs and chest higher. Firm the back of the thighs up to the buttock bones, and then raise the tailbone as high as possible. Grounding the heels, extend the thighs toward the knees and lift the chest toward the chin. To come down, release the hands and with an exhalation, slowly lower the pelvis. Keep a gentle curve in the lower back when coming down. Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward bow pose. Like in the previous pose, Setu Bandhasana, lie on your back, bend the knees, and place the feet parallel near the buttocks. Bring even weight to all sides of the feet. Place the hands on the floor under the shoulders with the fingers pointing toward the feet. Squeeze the forearms toward each other and bring more weight to the thumb and index finger sides of the hands, so the upper arm bones are parallel. Press the inner corners of the feet down, and with an exhalation, lift the hips and back ribs. Press the hands and feet down with equal action and take the head back to come onto the top of the head. Then strongly move the shoulder blades into the back and up to lift the head and torso off the floor. Stretch straight up. Squeeze the arms toward each other so the arms straighten and the chest lifts. Strongly press the inner heels down as you turn the thighs in. Then firm the back of the thighs and lift the tailbone to its maximum. To come down, slowly bend the arms and lightly lower down onto the top of the head. Then bring the chin toward the chest and lower the hips to the floor. Take a few slow, even breaths and rest. If you have trouble getting up into this pose, then place your hands on blocks or a tightly rolled blanket against the wall. Prepare to go up into Urdhva Dhanurasana again. Position the feet carefully near the buttocks and the hands under the shoulders. Stretch the toes and squeeze the outer shins toward each other so the thighs are parallel. Likewise, stretch the fingers and squeeze the forearms toward each other to keep the upper arms parallel. With an exhalation, press the hands and feet onto the floor and then lift the hips and upper back off the floor. Take the head back and come onto the top of the head. Strongly lift the shoulder blades up away from the neck and then walk the hands in toward the feet. Squeeze the forearms toward each other, then draw the upper back in and lift up into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Press the inner heels down and turn the thighs in. Keeping the thighs turning in, firm the muscles on the back of the thighs and lift the tailbone as much as possible. Extend the outer thighs from the hips to the knees, keeping the thighs parallel. Pressing the shoulder blades and back ribs in, take the head back and look back at the fingertips. To come down. With an exhalation, slowly come down onto the top of the head. Then bring the chin to the chest to lower the hips and torso down. Take a few slow, smooth breaths and rest. After the back bends, perform Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, followed by Uttanasana. Repeat these poses in order to clear any tension in the back after back bends. Pause the tape now to perform these poses. Supta Padangusthasana, supine leg stretch while holding the big toe. Lie on the back with the legs straight and together. Press the buttock bones and the back of the thighs down on the floor so there is no space under the legs. Extend the legs out through the feet while stretching the front of the torso up from the pubis to the top of the sternum. Continuing to press the left leg down and extending out through the foot, bend the right knee and hold the big toe with the first two fingers and the thumb of the right hand. Place the left hand on the top of the left thigh. Turn the top of the left thigh inward and press the inner left knee down so the foot and knee face straight up. Stretch the left leg out from the inner left knee through the mount of the big toe and the inner heel. Maintaining the action in the left leg, stretch the right leg straight up. For stiff hamstrings, use a belt around the foot. Extend the inner and outer edges of the foot up evenly. Drawing the top of the right kneecap in, lengthen the back of the leg from the head of the calf muscle down to the buttock bone. Draw the inner thighs in toward the center line of the body and press the buttock bones down even more. Without turning the right foot or shin, rotate the top of the thigh out slightly and pin the outer right hip in toward the center line. Stretch the top of the right thigh away from the chest so that both sides of the torso are the same length. Lift both sides of the chest up evenly. Draw both shoulders back to the floor. Allow the breath to be steady and relaxed. With an exhalation, release the foot. Rejoin the legs. Make sure the legs and torso are in a straight line. You can lift the head and look if necessary. Press the legs down and stretch out through the feet. Stretch the spine and the ribs up away from the legs. Pressing the right leg flat on the floor, bend the left knee and hold the big toe with the left hand. Place the right hand on the thigh. Keep the inner right knee firmly pinned down so the foot and knee face straight up. Press the right thigh down strongly and extend out through the foot. Then stretch the left leg straight up. Stretch both feet from the inner knees to the mounds of the big toes and the inner heels. Draw the inner thighs toward the center line of the body and press the buttock bones down. Tuck the top of the left knee in. Without turning the left foot or shin, rotate the top of the thigh out slightly and pin the outer left hip in toward the center line. Lift both sides of the chest up evenly. Stretch the head of the left calf muscle up to the heel and stretch from the head of the calf down to the buttock bone. Keep both knees intensely straight as the chest lifts and the shoulders draw back to the floor. With an exhalation, release the foot and lower the leg. Evenly extending consciousness throughout the body becomes a meditation in action. Sitting forward bends and twists. Dandasana, sitting staff pose. Sit with both legs stretched out in front and drawn together. If the hamstrings are stiff and the lower back is rounded, then sit up on folded blankets. Manually turn the thighs in, and then move the buttock flesh back and out to the sides. Place the hands or fingertips on the floor near the sides of the hips, fingers pointing forward. Lift the chest and take the upper arms back. Firm the thighs, pressing the legs down on the floor. Stretch the lower legs from the knees to the feet so that the four corners of each foot evenly extend forward. Press the heels down and stretch the toes upward. Descend the buttock bones down while drawing the lower spine in and up. Taking the lower back in and up, extend the legs forward through the feet. Press the thighs down and stretch the front of the body up from the pubis to the top of the chest. Stretching the side ribs and collarbones up, take the top of the arm bones back. Keeping the collarbones lifted, draw the shoulder blades down and into the back. Broaden the collarbones and expand the upper back. Take the head back slightly so the ears are in line with the shoulders. Extend up through the spine and look straight ahead. Smooth, even breath. Janu Shirshasana, head beyond the knee pose. Sit in Dandasana. Keeping the left leg pressing down and extending out through the foot, soften the right leg and bend it out to the side. Manually drag it back, keeping the knee close to the floor and the inner groin soft. Take the knee back to a 90-degree angle or more if possible. Bring the heel against the inner right thigh and turn the foot so the toes touch the inner left thigh. Rotate the shin in the foot so that the sole faces upward. Then bring the hands to the floor on either side of the straight leg. Bring equal weight to both buttock bones as the spine stretches up. Keeping the right knee back, turn the right hip forward toward the left foot. Then turn the pubis, the lower abdomen, and chest to the left so that the navel is in line with the left leg. Inhale as you stretch the spine up. With an exhalation, bend forward from the hip joint and hold the left foot with the right hand. If you're unable to reach the foot, then sit on folded blankets and use a belt around the foot. Inhale